Hello students. So in today's video we are going to discuss about querying and manipulating data using group by, having, order by clause. Okay. So first we will discuss about group by. So it groups the rows on the basis of the values present in one of the columns, and then aggregate functions are applied on any column of these groups to obtain the result. For example, after you enter into the class, I told you to choose your seat as per your choice. Then it is very obvious that you would like to sit along with your friends with whom your mentality matches or your likes and dislikes matches. Okay. So similarly, we are grouping some records on the basis of their similarities, and for that purpose, group by clause is used. So basically, it combines the rows that have same values into summary rows. Okay, and it is oftenly used with aggregate functions. Okay, then another one is having clause. Having clause is used to apply filter to those records that we are getting after applying group by clause. Now you may ask that we are already having where clause for filtering the rows. So the where clause cannot be applied on aggregate function. Okay, so that's why if we want to filter records having aggregate functions, then we have to use having clause. Okay, and then order by clause. So if we are having these three clauses, group by clause, having clause, order by clause, then syntax of using these three will be like this. That means first you have to write the column names, then your table name. Then if you want any filter to be done before applying the group by clause, then you may use where condition, then group by clause, then your having condition, and then order by clause. Okay, so remember one thing, what is the difference between where clause and having clause? That is, having clause can be used to apply filter on aggregate function, because where clause cannot be used on aggregate functions. Okay, so suppose in this diagram we are having a table where employee ID, employee name, salary and department number is given. So if we want to apply group by clause here on the basis of the column department number, then what will happen? The employees working on the same department will be in a single group. So here see 110 department number belongs to employee John and Joe. So these two will come in single group. So if you will do the grouping on the basis of department number, then result will be like this. Here same number of employee the same employee working under the same department number will come into a single group. So here 110 will have these two employees, 101 will have these two employees. In 100 department number, single employee is there. In 102 department number, single employee is there. In 103 department number, again single employee is there. Okay, so this can be understood using the MySQL query. Let me explain you. Okay, so suppose I am having one table here. Let me show you the description of the table. Name of my table is EMP, and let us see what are the things belong to this table. Here we are having the same EMP ID, EMP name, salary and department number. Okay, suppose you want to see all the records, then we have to write select star from EMP. Okay, now see, these are the records present in the table. In our table we are having this many records. So basically what I want I want to add salary of employees working in a particular department. Okay, that means I want department wise total salary of the employees. What I want? Department wise total salary. For example, if in 101 two number of employees are there, then the sum of the salary of those two employees should be in our result. So similarly, department wise total salary we want in our output. For that what we have to write? We have to write select, and then On which basis we want our grouping? We want our grouping on the basis of department number. Okay. And then what we want? We want total salary. So for that we are having sum function, and this sum function should be applied to salary, and name of the table is EMP. Then what we want? We want that grouping should be done on the basis of department number. So for that we will write group by department number. Okay. So if you have seen this data, you may have drawn the conclusion that what will be our output. So let us see whether your expected output matches with this output or not. Let us execute this query. Now see, we are having this many different number of department number, and all the salaries of a particular department number have been summed up here. Okay. So this is all about group by clause. Next one was having clause. So if I will explain you what is having clause, then it was added to SQL because where condition cannot be used with aggregate functions. Just now I told you that it is used to filter the records obtained as a result after applying group by clause. Okay. So let us have having clause in this particular query. Suppose I want that after grouping only those records should be in our output where the sum of salary is greater than 80,000. Means I want to have only those records, those department number where the total salary belongs to that department number is greater than 80,000. So for that, what we will have? We have to write having clause and total salary. How we are getting total salary? Using this aggregate function. So what we have to write? Sum of salary, okay, greater than 80,000. Okay. So here what we are doing? We are filtering our records after using row by function. Here having clause is used on the aggregate function. It is not being used in a particular column name. Here we are applying having clause in aggregate function. So let us execute this and see what will be the output. The output should be which one, bete? The first two should be output, because in the last three records we are having salary less than 80,000. Okay. So let us execute this. So what we are having? We are having salary this much. Okay. And the third one is order by clause. What if we want to arrange these in any particular order? So if we want to arrange these records in a particular order, then we have to use order by clause also. And let us arrange this in ascending order of the sum of salary. So for that again we have to write order by sum of salary. If you won't write anything, by default it will be arranged in ascending order. If you want it to be in descending order, then you have to write DESC. So already we are having records in descending order, so let us execute this one in ascending order. So here we are having the results. Okay. So these were all about group by clause, order by clause and having clause. So order by clause is used similarly as we have discussed earlier also, that it is used to sort the results set in ascending or descending order. The order by sorts the records in ascending order by default. That means if you are not mentioning the order, by default records will be ordered in ascending order. To sort the records in descending order, we have to use the keyword DESC. Okay. And here we have seen all the three clauses in a particular query. So I hope you have understood the three concepts: group by clause, having clause and order by clause. Okay. In the coming video, we will discuss about the relational algebra, like union operation, intersection, minus and join operation. Okay. So if you are having any query, you can ask me. Thank you for watching.